What is going on, everyone? Welcome back in to Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, and basketball is right back at you once again with the NBA Summer League tonight and full agency and full swing as well, as that started yesterday, but just doing a little bit of an experiment tonight, and we'll see how many people get in this video or so. So this is the first time ever that I'm doing the NBA Summer League. Tonight we're doing the Heat versus Lakers, and if these streams do well each night or so, I'll keep on doing NBA Summer League streams, so on and so on. But thanks guys so much for joining me in here right now. But yeah, I'll be calling play-by-play of this one for everybody here on the channel. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like that video. Also, hit the subscribe button down below, as I call play-by-play the basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, of course, full agency in swing already, as it's been past 24 hours since free agency started up, and it was just absolutely huge with all the signings that we had in the NBA, and big signings going down. Triple threat here by the Brooklyn Nets last night with a trio of them that went down. KD, Kyrie Irving, and DeAndre Jordan all going to Brooklyn. And what is up, Gucci Raptors fan? Thanks so much, man, for joining me back here. And yes, it's Triet back in the chat. Thanks so much, man, for joining me. So yeah, I'm just kind of experimenting with tonight. I'm just gonna see where this lands or so, since we're doing the summer league and stuff like that. And if I get like a good amount of people in it, that's pretty cool. I'll keep on doing the streams. But if I see that the numbers aren't that great or so, I might just take a step away from the summer league and then go back in the regular season and stuff like that. But yeah, big stuff going on yesterday with free agency. KD, Kyrie, DeAndre Jordan all going to the Brooklyn Nets, as Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving signed their deals. KD going for $164 million with his contract, as Kyrie went with his 4-year as well, $142 million. Yeah, what's up, man? So Rise Nation in the chat. So yeah, so my channel is a play-by-play channel on Behind the Arc Basketball. So I called a game, so I'm not able to show the game on TV, because if I do so, I'll get a copyright violation here on YouTube. So I call play-by-play of the game. I've been doing this for around like 5 months or so. I call play-by-play of a bunch of like NBA games. I did the entire NBA Finals, did all of March Madness. It's pretty cool stuff. So if you really enjoy it, make sure to hit the thumbs up. But yeah, we got a bunch of players over here tonight, just trying to make a spot on the roster for tonight. Some of the notable players to go over. Mostly these players are for the Miami Heat, as the LA Lakers are just playing with a bunch of undrafted people basically on their team. But we have a couple notable players here that played college ball for the Miami Heat, as one of them was the number 13 overall draft pick, Tyler Herro. Yes, Tyler Herro, the University of Kentucky, as I called a couple of Kentucky games during college basketball season, as I do college, NBA, call play-by-play. Oh, that's awesome. Tyler Herro is from Rise Nation Cities. That's awesome. Yeah, Tyler Herro was the #1 free throw shooter last season in college basketball. He shot the ball, I think it was around like 93.5% from the free throw line. But looking forward to starting out the play-by-play and stuff again. This is so much fun doing play-by-play. I really enjoy it. And yep, Tyler Herro from Kentucky. So looks like the Heat are in the black jerseys tonight. So they're in the black away jerseys with orange pinstripe down with white lettering. Tyler Herro, of course, wearing number 14. That's what he wore at the University of Kentucky, as these numbers are all scattered around throughout as well. Yes, ripped to the Knicks. They had a chance to sign Kevin Durant, and they didn't even offer him a max contract because they were concerned about his injury. So yikes. That just did not go so well yesterday for the Knicks. They even opened up max space there to sign like a big-time player, and they were planning on signing Kevin Durant for such a long time, and yeah, it just didn't happen there. So that is unfortunate for the Knicks. Just not how it should have gone down yesterday, but that's how it went down for the New York Knicks. Yikes. But a lot of teams got so much better yesterday with free agency. Of course, there was some that was like no surprises. We knew it for about a week. Boston Celtics signing Kemba Walker, but other teams out there came in as shockers. One of them, J.J. Redick, going to the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans taking basically like, it's basically Lakers 2.0 over there for the Pelicans for next season. Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and then you got J.J. Redick and Zion for the starting 5. That's pretty crazy. They're making moves over there for the New Orleans Pelicans. And then the other one was the Jimmy Butler trade. Actually, Jimmy Butler's coming over to the Miami Heat. So Miami Heat with a 4-way trade today, acquiring Jimmy Butler, sending a bunch of people out of Miami to other places as well. Portland was part of the trade, and the LA Clippers as well. So here we are getting ready to tip off. This one's at the Sacramento Kings court. This is called the California Classic. It is part of the NBA Summer League here. So white jerseys will be with the Los Angeles Lakers in the white, and Miami in the black jerseys as we just got tipped off here. Miami takes it past the timeline with Hero. Hero bounce pass over to the left elbow here to his teammate, and it goes back to the left wing into the hand of Duncan Robinson. Hero takes the jumper, no good, hits the bottom part of the rim, and it gets rebounded by the Lakers. 0-0 to start out this one. If you like what I do, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. Lakers bounce pass inside, trying to make a move, and that shot gets denied out of bounds right there, as that was number 21 for Los Angeles, Nick Perkins, coming out of the University of Buffalo. And we have 9:29 left to go in the first. So Perkins was actually fouled on the play, so it looks like Nick Perkins will be shooting some shots here at the line for the Lakers to start out this one. So Nick Perkins coming in for the University of Buffalo. First shot's up, first shot no good, hit the top of the iron. So Nick Perkins, a senior from Buffalo, first-year NBA player, undrafted, missed that shot. Couple notable players here that are the drafted ones. Miami Heat with a 13th overall pick. That is Tyler Hero playing in this game, and that shot no good at the free throw line by Perkins. Offensive rebound, though, as the Lakers take it left baseline, passing it inside. Jumper to Key. They get it, and they get fouled as Nick Perkins hits the shot home, and I'll go to the line for the and one. 2-0 right now as the Lakers have the lead. So these guys basically just fighting for roster spots to be on the team, as the Lakers basically know their starting lineup anyway. 3-0 right now as the shot goes down at the free throw line, as the Heat will take this one past the timeline with Tyler Hero. Hero dribbling towards his left, passes that one off. Right wing 3 from outside. That one no good. And the ball gets rebounded by the Lakers. So that shot no good by Duncan Robinson of Miami, as the Lakers take this one past the half-court logo, and they go inside and lay it up and in with Joe Young. So it's 5-0 right now as the LA Lakers are out on top. 8:50 left to go in the first. Miami with the ball. Hero dribbling towards the right side of the three-point perimeter. Hero passes left wing here. Miami tries to take it inside. Layup. It goes in right there by Duncan Robinson for 2. So 5-2 right now to score. 8:40 left to go in the first. Lakers take this ball past the half-court logo. They pass it out, top of the key here, into the hands of Nick Perkins. Perkins dribbling towards his right, passes it off to Jordan Caroline. He's from the University of Nevada, who's a graduating senior. He passes that one out. Right wing 3 from outside. Oh, it goes down. It rattles right back in. I think that was Nick Perkins as well. He hit... Let's see. Nick Perkins with the assist right there, actually, as the 3-ball went from the outside by the Lakers at 8-2. Jumper and a key, and Miami hits that. So 8-4 right now is the score with 8:05 left to go in the first. Back and forth, answer and response, as the Lakers have the ball now. They take it at the free throw circle. They pass it back outside into the hands of Jordan Caroline. Caroline passes back to the right corner perimeter, and that is an offensive foul committed by the Lakers, and it'll go back to Miami here with 7:49 left to go in the first. So California school is getting caught for paying players. Wow, I think I actually heard that in the news. I think ESPN reported that, I think last week or so, about paying players in college basketball and stuff, and it went down at a couple of schools. Top of the key here for Miami as they're dribbling towards the right wing perimeter with Duncan Robinson. He passes that one out. Left wing 3 taken by Hero, no good, and that ball gets rebounded by the Lakers on the play. Got a foul underneath the basket right there. Foul committed by Miami, number 73, and that was Chris Silva. He's a graduating senior, just graduated from South Carolina. Picked up the foul underneath. So the Lakers will get the ball back here as LA has it dribbling towards the top of the key into the hands of Zach Norvell. He played at Gonzaga. He has the ball. He takes the three. And he hits it from the outside. Zach Norvell played in Mark Few's squad for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. And they have a 7-point lead. 7:05 left to go in the first. And yes, this Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Zion and RJ playing head-to-head against each other. New Orleans going up against the Knicks. That's a left baseline jumper. That one is no good by Miami. Gets rebounded by the Lakers here with 6:50 left to go in the first. So LA with the ball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. They're dribbling around the right wing here as that is into number 0. Joe Young tries to make a move inside. Passes that one back outside to Dakota Mathias. And then it goes back outside again. Offensive rebound, though. Off the shot by Norvell. Puts it into his teammate's hands underneath the basket. And Jordan Caroline gets fouled on the play as Caroline will shoot 2 here at the line with 6:31 left to go in the first. So Jordan Caroline, he's a graduating senior from the University of Nevada, the number 2 scorer for Nevada this past season. Played behind the Martin brothers at Nevada, Caleb and Cody Martin for Nevada. First shot hits the top of the iron, no good by Caroline. So 11-4 is the score right now. Second shot coming up by Jordan Caroline. That one goes up. That one's in. So extending that lead right now by LA. It's 12-4. 6:25 left to go in the first quarter here. As the Heat have the ball. They have it top of the key. Hero passes over to the right wing perimeter into the hands of Duncan Robinson. Robinson passes that one back to the right wing. Back to Robinson. Bounce pass. Tried to go inside right there as he fed it to his teammate. And it got tipped out of bounds on the play. So the ball will go back here to Miami with 6:15 left to go in the first. So Tyler Hero will be the inbound passer. He lobs it over to the right baseline here. They sling it back to Hero. Hero at the free throw circle. Tries to make a move inside. Passing that one back outside. Shot fake. Going inside with a spin move. Jumper and a key. No good. Couldn't finish with it. Was number 70, Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo played at the University of Eastern Kentucky last season. Left corner jumper. No good. From the outside right there by the Lakers as Miami gets the rebound. The Heat with a pull-up J. Hero, no good from the outside by Tyler Hero. Offensive rebound, keeps it in control, and a bad pass right there by Miami. Stolen away, and a slam jam by number 21. Nick Perkins of the LA Lakers. It's a 14-4 game. Miami with the ball. Hero takes a 3 at the top of the key. That time, it finally goes down for Tyler Hero, the number 13 overall draft pick from the University of Kentucky. 14-7 right now. Lakers with the ball. As that's another bad pass in the key right there by LA. Stolen away. Hero with the ball tries to take it inside. Passing that one back outside. Right corner 3. A 3. Knocking it down. Number 55 draining down the triple right there. That's Duncan Robinson from the outside to make it a 14-10 game. So 14-10 right now is the score. Lakers with a 4-point advantage. They have the ball at the top of the key. They have it now at the right elbow. Make their move inside. Spin move in the key. They pass it back outside. Left corner perimeter here into the hands of Joe Young, who flings that one over inside. Jumper and a key. That one too strong off the backboard by Nick Perkins. And it gets rebounded by the Heat. Miami with the ball. They're going to take this one past the left side of the timeline. Tyler Hero dribbling. Now has it at the free throw circle. Passes that one towards the right corner perimeter. Right corner 3. Catch and shoot. This game is a 1-point game with Duncan Robinson hitting the 3. 14-13 right now is the score with 4:25 left to go in the first. The Lakers, nice pass inside. Backdoor cut, and they lay it up and in right there with number 31, Dakota Mathias. He was undrafted back in 2018. Came from Purdue University. So Dakota Mathias didn't play last season with Purdue because he graduated the year before. Tyler Hero, lob pass over the top. Miami tries to go inside, and they got fouled here with 4:03 left to go in the first. So looks like we're going to commercial break here, but great start with both of these teams. Just Summer League here, so these games don't count towards any standings with like any playoffs and stuff like that. I know they have like a MVP of the Summer League and all that, but this isn't anything huge like the actual NBA playoffs here. 16-13 to score with 4:03 left to go in the first when we do get back to action. I know there's another game going on right now. Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Utah Jazz. Ja Morant, the number 2 overall draft pick, playing for Memphis, as Mike Conley was traded from Memphis right before the NBA draft to the Utah Jazz. Actually, he was traded to, and it looks like Memphis has the 16-9 lead right now. So we're going to check out the leading scores of that one as well. I'm interested to see how Ja Morant's point totals are stacking up in that game, and then we'll look to the leading scores of this one. But yeah, actually, let's see here. Ja Morant hasn't played yet. Nope, he hasn't played yet for Memphis. So yeah, not in the game yet. His teammate is on the team, though. That's Shaq Buchanan of Murray State, who also plays with Ja Morant at Memphis. But let's see right now, as I'm going to pull up the leading scores here. I know Duncan Robinson's having a good game right now for the Heat. It's more about the Miami Heat with a couple of their players who could possibly sneak into the roster here. One of them's Tyler Herro, who could be projected. He's projected around to be the backup shooting guard, basically, to Dion Waiters of the Miami Heat. So that's where Tyler Herro is projected right now. But he was drafted number 13 overall, almost number 14 by the Boston Celtics, but instead Miami Heat decided to go with Tyler Herro. Celtics had to choose they had to pick Romeo Langford. But here we are, 2 shots coming at the free throw line here this is number 74 for the Heat, and that is Kyle Alexander. He's from the University of Tennessee, shooting 2 shots here at the line. First shot goes in, as it's 16-14. So Kyle Alexander played college basketball for the University of Tennessee. Last season, he averaged 7.4 points per game, and he was playing behind basically the stars for Tennessee, Grant Williams and Admiral Schofield. Jordan Boone was the point guard for Tennessee, as Kyle Alexander basically played on the bench. I think it was him and Jordan Bowden who were mostly in the rotation as backup players. But Lakers taking it inside. They lay that one up and in. That was a circus shot that goes down for 2 right there. It's 18-15 right now is the scores. Actually, both of the shots went down at the free throw line by Miami, as they just updated their scoreboard here on NBA TV. So the Heat with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Foul called on the court here with 3:32 left to go in the first. So the Heat will get this ball back, as they're going to inbound this one. Let's see, who will be the inbounder. That's number 55 for Miami, Duncan Robinson, who's done most of the scoring today for the Heat in this game. He'll be the inbound passer here for Miami. Lobs that one over the top to the left baseline, goes back into the hands of Robinson. Passes that one back outside, left wing 3 taken. Miami tying up the game at 18. 18 even here, 3:20 left to go in the first quarter, as the Lakers are going to take this ball past the right side of the timeline. The ball is into the hands of Zach Norvell, who puts that ball now into the hands of Dakota Mathias and hands that one off to Joe Young. Joe Young, right elbow, Jay right there. He gets knocked down, so he gets fouled on the play with 3:08 left to go in the first here, and should be having 2 shots coming up from the line here for number 0 of the Los Angeles Lakers, Joe Young. Yeah, he got interfered with right there on the play. That was number 53, Nick Weiler-Babb, graduating senior from Iowa State, who committed the foul. So 2 shots at the line here by the Lakers. First shot's up, first shot's good. So 19-18 is the score, as Joe Young has played the longest time in the NBA as anybody here in this game. He's played 3 years so far in the NBA. Also, he's the oldest player on the court right now. Second shot, that one goes down at the free throw line by Young. It's 20-18. So the Heat will get this ball back. They inbound it, and they're going to take this one past the timeline. It's Nick Weiler-Babb, who has it at the edge of the Kings logo on the Kings court tonight in Sacramento. Passing that one over. Left baseline jumper. And he gets fouled right there. So Miami will shoot 2 shots at the line with 2:56 left to go in the first. I think that was number 54 for the Heat right there. We got knocked down. Charles Cook, who took the shots, as Charles Cook actually played in the G League last season for the Sioux City Force, which is the G League team for the Miami Heat. But Miami playing their games in sunny South Florida. Their G League team's all the way out in South Dakota. But right now, heading to another commercial break here on Behind Your Arc Basketball on YouTube. If you like what I do, make sure to hit that like button down below. Also hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. Basically just experimenting tonight to see how this goes, and if people really enjoy what I do here on the channel. I know I really enjoy doing play-by-play here. I'm not sure, wasn't really sure how many people I get for a summer league game, but if you guys really enjoy it, let me know down in the comment section below, as well in the chat below, and I'll keep on doing it if it seems like we get some good results after tonight and the next couple of streams or so. But right now, the score is 20-18 at the moment here between both of these teams, with 3:08, or around 3:08 left to go in the first quarter here. Just gonna check on that other score going on right now. There's another NBA Summer League game currently in progress with under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. That is the Memphis Grizzlies against the Utah Jazz. Score right there is 20-15. But right now, we're at a commercial break. 2-point game so far between the Lakers and the Heat. But, of course, big signings all over the map with free agency. And the LA Lakers got their trade like about a month before free agency even begun with the Anthony Davis trade, sending over Brandon Ingram, Alonzo Ball, Josh Hart to the New Orleans Pelicans. So New Orleans Pelicans are basically like the LA Lakers 2.0 at this time, what their starting five could be for next season when you add in Zion and add in JJ Redick as well. So 2 Duke players playing for the New Orleans Pelicans, but 2 shots here coming up from the line by Miami. The first one's a miss. 2-point game right now. So first one, a miss right there by number 54, Charles Cook. A member of the NBA G League last season, he averaged 14.4 points per game for the Sioux City Force. That is the Miami Heat's G League team. Second shot goes down at the line right there. It's a 1-point game. 20-19 right now is the scores. The Lakers will get the ball back here on the inbound right after this free throw, as he was fouled from behind the 3-point arc. And actually, he didn't hit that one as the Heat go inside. They hit it down right there. So they take their first lead of the game, 21-20, as the Lakers get the inbound here. 2:45 left to go in the first. Lakers with the ball. They have it at the top of the key. They pass it over right wing perimeter, and now they have it back to the top of the key. They make their move inside. Jordan Caroline passes that one back as the Lakers try to make that shot inside, no good. Ball tipped up in the air, rebounded by Miami here. So the Heat with the ball, they have it at the left wing perimeter. They pass it out to the left corner, making their move back outside as they were dribbling towards the free throw circle. As they pass it around the 3-point perimeter here with number 54 making a move inside as Charles Cook. Passing that one back outside towards the left wing here. Left baseline jumper by Miami. It's an air ball, and it goes back to the Lakers here with 2:05 left to go in the first. LA with the ball. They sling it over to the outside. Left corner baseline, driving to the basket. Huge block right there by the Heat. In transition here, Miami. 2-on-1 fast break, and they get fouled underneath the basket as Duncan Robinson tried to lay that one up and in, but he got interfered with the Lakers on the play, so the Heat will shoot 2 shots here at the free throw line with 1:56 left to go in the first. So 21-20 right now is the score, as Miami does hold the 1-point lead here at the moment, but yeah, that was a huge block underneath by Miami on the last play. Duncan Robinson shooting 2 here at the line. Duncan Robinson coming off his first season in the G League for the Sioux City Skyforce. He was the number 2 scorer, I believe, on that team, where he averaged above 21 points per game. First shot at the line, it goes down by Robinson, so it's 22-20. We have a second shot here at the free throw line. This shot's up. This shot is good by Duncan Robinson, and it's a 3-point game here at the moment as the Heat lead it. The Lakers with the ball. They're going to take this one past the half-court line. They're dribbling towards the top of the key here with Cody Miller-McIntyre into the game off the bench. Slings that one over to the right wing perimeter. Tries to make a move inside right there. That's Roscoe Allen at the right side baseline, and he gets stripped of the ball out of bounds on the play right there with 1:44 left to go in the first, but there was a foul committed on the play as well, committed by the Heat. And let's see here. This will be an inbound pass coming up for the Lakers. So LA will inbound this ball with 1:44 left to go in the first quarter. They are down by 3. The inbound passer will be Marcus Allen, undrafted in 2017 out of Stanford. Allen passes that ball over to the right wing perimeter into the hands of Cody Miller McIntyre. McIntyre, undrafted back in 2016 from Wake Forest University. Left wing 3, no good from deep. From the outside by the Lakers, gets rebounded here by the Heat. Miami takes this one past the half-court logo, and they bump into a Lakers player. No foul committed, the ball goes out of bounds. So turnover by Miami on the play as the Lakers will get this ball back here with 1:29 left to go in the first. So we get some subs here coming into the game. Coming back into the game, Tyler Herro, the number 13 overall draft pick from the University of Kentucky. The sky is the limit for Tyler Herro. He has such a bright future ahead of him. He has a very high ceiling as well. Something to look forward to for this young kid. As the Lakers have the ball, they have it at the left elbow, dribbling back towards the three-point perimeter. As they put that ball now into the hands of Zach Norvell. Norvell dribbling towards his left, passes that one over into the hands of Devontae Cacok. Cacok, jumper, no good. Tip in, no good. Gets rebounded by the Heat. So Miami now with the ball. Tyler Herro at the left wing perimeter. Try to pass that ball at the baseline. Ball gets tipped up in the air. And the Lakers try to save it right there, as that one was almost a complete save by the Lakers, but their foot was out of bounds. So the Heat will get this ball back here on the inbound with 57.6 seconds left to go in the first. Nice trying to look right there, but a beautiful pass that was almost intercepted by the Lakers on the last play, as Tyler Herro tried to sling that one over to the left baseline. Herro taking the 3 right there from the left wing, but there was a foul committed on the play by the Lakers before that, as we have 54.5 seconds left to go in the first. If you guys like what I do here on the channel, I call play-by-play. First time tonight experimenting, doing an NBA Summer League game. So if I get positive results from this, I'll keep on doing Summer League games throughout the next 2 weeks or so. As the Heat are at the free throw line, first shot goes down, as it is 24-20 right now. We have 54.5 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Second shot coming up at the free throw line here for Chris Silva from South Carolina. Hits that one down, as this is a 5-point game here, as the Lakers will inbound this one, as they're going to take this one past the left side of the timeline. This is Cody Miller McIntyre dribbling towards the left wing perimeter, as he is guarded right here by Nick Weiler-Babb. He passes that one over to the top of the key into the hands of Marcus Allen. Allen passes left wing over into the hands of McIntyre. Left elbow jumper here by the Lakers. No good off the top of the iron. And it gets rebounded by Miami. As we got Coquito Moreno in the chat. What's up, my man? Thanks so much for joining me. As that shot goes down for 3 right there by the Heat, extending their lead to 8 right now with 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So the Lakers down by 8 here. This is only NBA Summer League. Basically an experiment for my channel. I call play-by-play of all types of basketball games. Very popular with March Madness, college basketball, also NBA and NBA Finals games. First time just experimenting tonight with a Summer League game. Deep 3 as the horn sounded right there by the Lakers, but it was a shot clock violation as it went to the bottom part of the backboard right there, as there was a shot clock violation by the Lakers with 3.8 seconds left to go in the first. As Coquito Moreno, let's go Heat, my man. Thanks so much for watching me, as we got a Miami Heat fan here in the chat. That's awesome, my man. Yeah, bright future to look forward to with Tyler Herro for sure. And Alan Roscoe, actually, I think Alan Roscoe came into the game a couple minutes ago. Yeah, so Alan Roscoe is in the game, Petty. So thanks so much for joining me, Petty. Got some new people here in the chat. That's awesome. So yeah, from Hungary is Alan Roscoe. He actually went to the University of Stanford, I got here. Undrafted back in 2016, but these guys trying to prove themselves on the roster throughout this entire NBA Summer League, as that is the end of the first quarter right now here. 28-20 is the score. So yeah, I do all types of play-by-play with basketball action here on my channel. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, and yeah, I'm just huge into basketball. College basketball is basically my main expertise. I've called like basically as many March Madness games as possible throughout the tournament, but I did the entire NBA Finals, which is really cool. Did most of the NBA playoffs. I'll be doing NBA games and college games throughout the season as well. So thanks so much, guys, for joining me. I wasn't sure how many people I would get into this stream because this is the first time I've ever done a Summer League stream. I've only been on YouTube for 5 months, but this is awesome to have people in the chat right now. This is pretty cool. Really positive right now. So yeah, 28-20 is the score in this one with Heat versus the Lakers. But yeah, I'll go over, when we do hit commercial break here, I'll go over what happened in sports today. Of course, so many deals going down yesterday at the beginning of the NBA free agency. It was crazy how many deals went down and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, there was 3.8 seconds left to go as the Heat drained it from the outside. I cannot believe he counted that. We had 3.8 seconds left to go, and there we are, marching into the second right there. We were on a long break, that's why, but oh my gosh, that was just a huge three-point shot by the Heat right there. I didn't think that they'd get it off, but that was crazy. They got the three right off from the top of the key right there. I think that was number 54, Charles Cook. Hey, thanks so much, Coquito. I appreciate that, my man. Thanks so much. But yeah, this is a pretty good start. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. I wasn't sure how the numbers would be for the stream tonight or so, but this is pretty awesome that I'm able to get people here on the stream. But right now, I'm going to update you guys with the leading scores at the end of the first quarter. Score is 31-20 since I think they should have counted that. Yep, counted the bucket. Actually, they put 30 on the board right now, so it's 30-20 as his foot was on the line. Looked like he could have went for the three-point shot right there, but his foot was on the line, so the refs count it as a 2 only. So very deep 2. Foot was on the line right there, but amazing shot at the top of the key, as that one was basically, he just floated it up right at the horn. Didn't think he would have got that one in, but Miami extending their lead to 10. But basically, we got people playing here for roster spots. Basically, mostly they're the Miami Heat players, as Tyler Hero looking to be probably the number 2 player on the depth chart for the Heat, as he was the number 13 overall draft pick from the University of Kentucky, as basically the sky's the limit for Tyler Hero. Has a great ceiling and a great player to watch out for in the future. He's only 19 years old, as he was the number 1 free throw shooter last year for the Kentucky Wildcats, and also number 1 free throw shooter in all college basketball. What he achieved last season in his only year with Kentucky in his freshman season was pretty incredible. But here we are, guys, back to action. It's 30-20 right now with 9:50 left to go in the second, as we got the Lakers with the ball here. And they're going to take that right corner. Deep 2, no good. Gets rebounded by the Heat. So Miami with the ball off the rebound with 9:40 left to go in the second. They have the ball at the right wing perimeter, passing it towards the left wing here. Left corner as Tyler Hero tries to make his move inside. Floater in the key, no good by Hero. Oh, nice offensive rebound underneath the basket. And he finishes it off with a putback by Tyler Hero, number 14. Wearing the same number that he wore at Kentucky. 32-20 right now. He could have been the number 14 draft pick by the Boston Celtics, as it looked like Romeo Langford could have been signed by Miami, but instead, those two teams swapped, as Miami picked up Tyler Hero first, and that left Romeo Langford from Indiana going to the Boston Celtics. 32-20 right now, foul on the play committed by the Heat, so 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here for Los Angeles, as this is Jeffrey Carroll into the game for LA. That's number 30. Undrafted in 2018, he's played college ball at Oklahoma State University. Last season, he played for the G League team for the Los Angeles Lakers. That was the South Bay Lakers out of El Segundo, California. 32-20 right now is the score. Free throw was no good, but the Lakers get the inbound here, as they pass that ball around the right wing perimeter. Now they try to take it inside. Ball tipped up in the air, but the Lakers do get it back. 9:10 left to go in the second. Top of the key 3. Nice shot right there. It goes down from 3-point range as they dial it up. 32-23 with 9 minutes left to go in the second. The Heat with the ball. They're up by 9. They take this ball past the left side of the timeline, dribbling towards the top of the key here. And now it's into the hands of Tyler Hero. Hero dribbling, guarded by Cody Miller. McIntyre passes it out into the right wing. A three taken. Trey Morning hits it for Miami from the outside. It's 35-23. So the Lakers down by 12 right now. 8:40 left to go in the second quarter. They dribble towards the top of the key with McIntyre, passing it over towards the right wing and back towards the top of the key. And that is a screen foul set right there. On the play, offensive foul committed on the play by the Lakers as a Miami Heat member fell down right at the top of the free throw circle as the Heat will get this ball here back on the inbound, trying to extend their lead right now. It's 35-23. So yeah, right there on the screen set, number 14, Marcus Allen went boom right into a Miami Heat player who went down at the top of the free throw circle. So the Heat now with the ball back as Tyler Hero takes it past the half-court logo, passes that ball off to his teammate Kendrick Nunn, into the hands now of Hero once again. Hero takes a three, top of the key, no good, hits the bottom part of the rim, battle for the rebound, ball goes out of bounds. But the Heat will retain it here with 8:16 left to go in the second quarter. If you guys like what I do here on the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Also hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. I was really unsure how my first ever Summer League stream would go, but it's been pretty active with people in the chat, which is pretty awesome right now. So the Heat with the ball, dribbling towards the left wing. This is Tyler Hero, who flings it over to his teammate underneath the basket. They pass it back outside. Miami with the ball, top of the key, three taken, and another one right at the horn. It goes swash by the Heat, extending their lead to 15. 38-23 right now with 7:50 left to go in the second. Lakers with the ball, dribbling towards the left wing here into the hands of McIntyre. McIntyre bounce pass over towards the top of the key. Reach and foul committed right there by Miami on the play. That's number 73, Chris Silva, who committed the reach and foul as he was trying to go and intercept that ball at the top of the key right there. But yeah, the last shot that went down, it was a three-point shot right at the shot clock horn. That was Nick Weiler-Babb who hit the three. So Lakers here with the ball, dribbling towards the top of the key. They pass it at the left wing perimeter. Back towards the top of the key here, moving it around the perimeter towards the right wing. Nice pass inside, all alone. And they hit that one home in the bucket right there by Devontae Cacok. 4-2 coming from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. The Heat now with the ball, passing around the right wing perimeter. They have it into the hands of Charles Cook. And a foul picked up on the play here by the Lakers with 7:24 left to go in the second, as the Heat will be shooting two at the line with the best free throw shooter in all of college basketball last season, Tyler Hero. So Tyler Hero shooting two shots here at the line, 38-25. First shot, it goes down. It's good as it goes through the net right there. 39-25 right now. 7:24 left to go in the second. Game that went final earlier. The first NBA Summer League game went final earlier as the San Antonio Spurs beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. First ever head coaching game for John Beilein for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That shot no good by the Heat as it hit the bottom part of the rim. Rebounded by the Lakers here as they try to go in transition right there, and they try to weave in and past defenders, but a foul called on the play right there, committed by the Heat as Joe Young try to weave in between defenders for the Lakers. So the Lakers will inbound it here. This is number 30, Jeffrey Carroll, who will be the inbound passer. Carroll looking to inbound it here, passes that one over into the hands of Alan Roscoe. Roscoe passes that one back top of the key into the hands of Joe Young. So Alan Roscoe is actually from the country of Hungary, where he went undrafted back in 2016. He's got a shot here to prove that he wants to play in the NBA for the Lakers, as all these players do in these NBA summer games. As the Heat get the rebound, they have the ball, dribbling it inside. They pass that one underneath the basket to number 74. Passes that one back outside. Shot fake. They take that one into the lane. Oh, nice pass right there. And the assist. Duncan Robinson puts that one into the hands of Trey Morning, who slams it down for two. 41-25 right now with 6.5 left to go in the second. And the Lakers try to go inside right there, but they got fouled underneath the basket. So two shots should be coming up here by the Lakers. I think it was number 12 for Los Angeles who just got fouled on the play. So number 12 is Devontae Cacok for the Lakers. Let's see here if he's going to be going to the free throw line. Yeah, Duncan Robinson has been doing really well so far in this game. Let's see here. I'm going to update you guys with the box score stats. I want to see how Duncan Robinson's doing. Yeah, Duncan Robinson's got 10 points right now. 10 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds so far for the Heat in this one. As it's 41-25. The free throw was a miss by the Lakers. So the Lakers do get the ball back here on the offensive rebound. They take a 3. They hit it at the left wing right there for 3. From the outside is 41-28. The Heat with the ball. They hand that one over into the hands of Nick Weiler-Babb. And now back to Babb here, who passes that one over towards the top of the key. Miami shot fake. They try to make their move inside. Oh, what a block right there by number 12, Devontae Cacok of the Lakers, who gets the block. Slings it over to the left wing perimeter into the hands of McIntyre. Passes down on top of the key over to Norvell. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre tried to go for a pass inside. Is stolen away by Miami. Miami 3-on-2 transition here. Underneath the basket, and bodies collide right there underneath. As let's see here. It looks like we have a TV timeout on the court anyway, but I think we have like 5:45 or so when we do get back to action here in the second quarter. But right now, this is all Miami Heat in this game, 41-28. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for joining me right now. So, first ever play-by-play for the NBA Summer League, and this is going pretty well right now. I wasn't sure if I was going to get anybody in the chat, but this is pretty cool. I've been able to get people right now, so this is awesome. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to give this the thumbs up down below. Also, hit that subscribe button as well for more basketball content throughout the basketball season, and, of course, throughout when I'm on YouTube. I call play-by-play of all different types of basketball games. I'm really big into college basketball. I call college, the regular season, also March Madness tournament, conference tournaments, also do NBA play-by-play, of course, the NBA playoffs and the NBA finals. I just came off a couple of weeks ago doing every single game play-by-play for the NBA finals for the Raptors against the Warriors. So here we are. The NBA season is off to a roll with a summer league right now, as it started earlier today between the Cavaliers and the Spurs. And John Beilein's first game ever as head coach. Game that didn't count because it's a summer league game, but his first game that will count will be regular season play when the whole entire NBA season starts up for real in October. But John Beilein just trying to get accustomed to the Cleveland Cavaliers as he's the new head coach. They lost today 97-89 to the San Antonio Spurs, but Dylan Windler had a big game for Cleveland. He's from the Belmont University, where he played his college ball. And Dylan Windler led the Cavaliers today with 19 points. And on the other side, Lonnie Walker had a huge game as well for the Spurs. He had 20 points, 7 rebounds in that game for San Antonio. So here we are, guys, back to action in this one. 41-28 is the score. Miami just got fouled, so they'll shoot 2 here at the line. First shot's up, and that shot no good. So that one rattled out by number 57. That is Jeremiah Martin, who's in the game, coming from the University of Memphis. And that's one of the teams to watch out. If you do follow college ball, Memphis is going to be one of the teams to watch out next season. They have the #1 recruiting class in all college basketball with Penny Hardaway's squad, and it's going to be something to see for year 2 for head coach Penny Hardaway and the Memphis Tigers, what they can do next season in college basketball. So 42-28 after the shot was made by Jeremiah Martin. A block right there by Miami as the Lakers tried to go inside with a layup, and they got blocked big time right there. So the Heat with the ball. Right wing 3 taken from the outside. They hit it. This game is all Heat right now as Nick Weiler-Babb drains the 3 right there from the right wing of the perimeter. 45-28, 5:10 left to go in the second quarter. Lakers with the ball, bounce pass, right wing 3 taken as Alan Roscoe drains the 3 right there from the outside. As he's from the country of Hungary, he hits the 3 for the Lakers. It's 45-31. 4:50 left to go in the second quarter here. If you like what I do, make sure to hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. This is called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Top of the key, dribbling with the ball. Here's the Miami Heat. They pass it over to the right corner. They take a 3. They hit it. Lots of 3s going down tonight. That one is by Nick Mayo for Miami with 4.5 left to go in the second quarter. So Nick Mayo, the leading scorer this past season for Eastern Kentucky University. He averaged 23.7 points per game for Eastern Kentucky. the Lakers with the ball as they are down by a bunch of points, 48-31. They try to take this one inside, and that layup too strong off the backboard, but they did get fouled. And Alan Roscoe should be shooting 2 shots here at the line. So 48-31, 4:16 left to go in the second quarter here. 2 shots coming up by the Lakers here at the free throw line. And once we do hit halftime, I'll update you guys with the leading scores throughout this game. I'll also look to the team stats. So that's something that I really want to see. How many 3-point shots Miami has made in this game, because they've made a ton of 3-point shots here in their first summer game of the season. First shot goes down at the free throw line by the Lakers right here, as they are down by 16 right now, 48-31. It's 48-32 with that made shot right there at the line. So 48-32 right now. With 4:10 left to go in the second is the score right now as the Heat have the ball. So Miami's going to take this one past the timeline here. They're dribbling towards the right wing of the perimeter. They pass that one over towards the left wing into the hands here of Nick Weiler-Babb. As we got 4 minutes left to play in the second, and we do have a foul committed on the court by the Lakers on the play. If you guys like what I do here on the channel, make sure to spike the like down below. Also hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. The name is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, and I do all kinds of play-by-play here on the channel, ranging from NBA to college basketball play-by-play, March Madness tournament play-by-play, also NBA Finals, NBA playoffs play-by-play when that time comes around too. 48-32 the score. 3:55 left to go in the second. Heat burst of speed inside. Tyler Hero, no good, as hit the right side of the backboard right there, but they got rebounded by the Lakers. The left corner 3 by the Lakers, no good. Ball tipped up in the air, rebounded by Miami. Heat with the ball. They're going to take this one past the timeline. And nice layup right there in transition as that shot goes down for 2. It's 50-32. 18-point game with 3.5 left to go in the second quarter here. Lakers with a 3 hits the bottom part of the rim. Big rebound right there by Duncan Robinson. Robinson with a huge game so far for the Heat. And he tries to go inside, adding some more. Robinson gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line. He got fouled from behind right there by number 21, Nick Perkins from the Lakers. And Duncan Robinson trying to go inside right there, and Perkins interferes with him underneath the basket in the last play. So Duncan Robinson shooting 2 here at the free throw line with 3:21 left to go in the second quarter. So first shot by Duncan Robinson. This one's up. This one's good. So this game is getting just out of control, but just an NBA Summer League game. It's not even regular season yet. That will start back in October. So first shot goes down at the free throw line by Duncan Robinson. He's having a huge game right now. Tons of headlines to go through if I do have time as well, with the free agent signings, what happened the past 2 days as well. Both of the shots going down at the free throw line right there by Duncan Robinson. That's a 20-point game right now. Lakers with the ball dribbling towards the left wing perimeter. They pass that one off. They have it at the top of the key. Dribbling with it, Jordan Caroline, coming out of the University of Nevada, the number 2 scorer on that team for the Wolfpack this past season. He passed that one out to the top of the key into the hands of Zach Norvell. Norvell puts that one into the hands of his teammate, and he gets fouled, taking a 3 right there. So 3 shots coming up at the free throw line here by the Lakers with 2:58 left to go in the second quarter. So Miami right now with that 20-point lead, moving into a commercial break. I'm going to update you guys with the leading scores throughout this game. But if you guys are new to the channel, spike the like down below. Also hit the subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So yeah, Duncan Robinson for the Miami Heat right now looking really strong in this game, leading the way with 12 points right now for Miami, along with 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Tyler Hero coming in the number 2 scorer in the starting lineup right now with 6 points by the number 13 overall draft pick from the University of Kentucky. That is Tyler Hero. As Hero is only 2 for 7 shooting-wise from the floor right now, but plenty of Summer League games to go through. So tons of action on the court that Tyler Hero will be getting, and hopefully he can progress each and every game for the Miami Heat, as I can see Tyler Hero being helpful out towards the future for Miami for sure. As far as the other players go, 9 points off the bench here for Miami. And that is by Nick Weiler-Babb, who has those 9 bench points here at the moment. But here we are, guys, getting ready to go back to action here any moment right now. As far as the Lakers scoring in this one, the leading scorer right now for the LA Lakers, 8 points off the bench at the moment. That would be Roscoe Allen right now with those 8 points off the bench for the Lakers. And then 6 points in the starting lineup by Zach Norvell. And also Joe Young, who's a 3-year player. He has 6 points as well for the Lakers. So yeah, this is a big moment for these players. Finally, a chance to shine in the NBA for all these guys out here on the court, as this is huge. Everybody's dreams for these guys. These guys had a dream to make it to the NBA, and right now they're living the dream. Some of these guys were undrafted. Actually, most of them were undrafted. Only a couple of them were drafted. Out of Miami, it was basically Tyler Hero and KZ Okpala, as KZ Okpala is not playing tonight, as he was part of that deal with a trade, as actually he was first drafted by the Phoenix Suns, and then he was later traded over to the Miami Heat. So that trade won't be finalized, I don't believe, until July 6th or so. So then KZ Okpala will be playing for the Miami Heat in the Summer League once that gets finalized. But here we are, back to action. A bunch of free throw shots going down at the line right there by the Lakers. And they drained a good... yeah, they got 4 free throw shots right there at the line. That's crazy. So 52-36 is the score. 3-point ball from the outside. And the Heat drain it down at the right corner. It's 55-36. Steal on the other side as the Heat steal it right back. And they lay it up and in. Again, it's 57-36. So a turnover right there on the possession by the Lakers with 2.5 left to go in the second quarter. This is a 21-point game. Lakers here with the ball. They have it top of the key. As this ball is into the hands of Nick Perkins from the University of Buffalo. Tries to make his move to the basket right here. Shot goes in as he floats that one up underneath the basket for 2. It's 57-38. 2:10 left to go in the second quarter here. The Heat with the ball. They're going to take this one past the timeline. As that ball gets dribbled past the timeline by Jeremiah Martin from Memphis. And there was a whistle on the play right there by the Lakers, who committed the foul on the last play. So 2:09 left to go in the second right now, as the Heat will inbound this ball. Let's see, I think it's number 55 for Miami who will inbound it. That's Duncan Robinson. Of course, Duncan Robinson, the leading scorer right now with 12 points for Miami. So he passes that ball off into the hands of Jeremiah Martin. Jeremiah Martin passes over to number 70, Nick Mayo. Mayo, bounce pass, left baseline jumper by Miami, and the tip-in goes down. A little help right there by Mayo, who got the tip-in for 2. It's 59-38. 1:45 left to go in the second quarter, and this ball is stolen away by the Heat, and they jam it down for 2. Nick Mayo does it once again. 61-38, and the Lakers are going to take a timeout. Obviously, we can see the different variation between teams here with their summer league programs because of what both of these teams have on the roster. So, Miami Heat was just outside the NBA playoffs this past season. The Lakers had a bunch of expectations to go to the NBA Finals last season and win it all with LeBron James, King LeBron, but they underachieved big time last season. They weren't even close to qualifying for the playoffs, but they got some big signings in there, and they basically cleared their entire team, and they had to get left with drafting a bunch of undrafted players on their roster, which now they're down 61-38. They didn't even have any draft picks inside the top. Their first draft pick was number 46 overall. That's how many draft picks they slid back to, I think. Or so everybody else on this roster was undrafted, but 46th overall in the draft pick was Talen Horton-Tucker of Iowa State, who was the second youngest player to get drafted in the NBA draft this season. Talen Horton-Tucker. He's 18 years old, and he hasn't entered this game in yet. 61-38 right now. Of course, KZ Okpala, he was drafted 32nd overall by the Heat, as he was part of that he was drafted by the Phoenix Suns, and then that draft was later traded over to the Heat, so that trade won't be finalized until, I believe, July 6th or so, so he'll be able to play in the Summer League games after that, but 61-38 after the timeout here. 1:42 left to go in the second quarter. Tyler Hero back in the game once again. And we'll go to halftime in a little bit. We have 1:42 left to go. But once we do hit halftime, I'll go over the leading scores with you guys. Let me know who you're rooting for as a fan. Who you're a fan of the NBA here. If you're a Miami Heat fan or a Laker fan here with 1:35 left to go in the second. If you're new to the channel, make sure to spike the like down below and hit the subscribe button as well. As the Lakers try to dribble inside right there, and that is a charge committed right there as the ball will go back to Miami. Offensive foul by the Lakers on the last play. So the Heat will get this ball back here with a 61-38 score, as that was number 21 for the Los Angeles Lakers, who tried to dribble inside Nick Perkins once again, as he played on Buffalo's team last season. Of course, the Buffalo Bulls had Nate Oates as a head coach. They made it to the round of 32 last season in the March Madness tournament. I think they were a number 6 seed this past season, and then they lost to Texas Tech in the round of 32. Texas Tech, of course, happened to be the runner-up to Virginia in college basketball, but we're back to action here. Miami with the ball off the inbound. They have it into the hands of Tyler Hero. Hero dribbling towards the right wing perimeter. We got Sergio Garcia in the chat here. What's up, my man? As he says, Lakers Nation. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me in here in this video. That shot no good by the Heat. Right wing three by the Lakers. No good. Gets rebounded by Miami here with under a minute left to play before halftime. Left wing three from outside. Tyler Hero hits it down at 64-38. 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter here. And the left wing three taken by the Lakers. No good by number 0, Joe Young. That ball gets rebounded by Trey Morning of Miami. And Miami dials up another triple from the outside at 67-38. If you guys like what I do, make sure to hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action on the channel. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And yeah, just really shocked by the outcome tonight. This is awesome. I wasn't sure how many people I'd get for my first ever Summer League game, and if I keep this up and get some good amount of people here in the chat throughout the games, I'm not expecting a whole lot of people here in the chat, because basically everybody shows up for the playoff games. That's where the chat's packed and stuff like that. But yeah, that bucket goes underneath for the Lakers for 2, so they lay up that one up and in. It's a 67-40 game right now, as Tyler Hero tries to dribble that ball at the left elbow, and he just got a 24-second violation right there. So shot clock violation, as Hero lost control of the ball as the Lakers tried to steal it back. Hero retained possession of it, but shot clock violation on the floor with 2.8 seconds left to go here before halftime, and we got ourselves a 27-point lead, but this is only the NBA Summer League. So lots to look forward here to Tyler Hero for the future for the Heat. And if you're the Lakers fan, you already know your future, as they have the best odds to win the NBA title next season. King LeBron James playing alongside Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma still playing for the Lakers, as yeah, that is going to be just really interesting. AD, LeBron teaming up. It's going to be one hell of a season. That the Lakers next season is going to be stacked. And then talk about the Brooklyn Nets. KD and Kyrie going yesterday to the Brooklyn Nets. The New York Knicks had a chance to sign Kevin Durant, but no, they were concerned about his recovery from his injury. Basically, they wouldn't even give him a max deal, and that's where the New York Knicks basically just had a brain fart during the entire NBA free agency. They just, oh man, so underachieved. They cleared out a bunch of cap space too to sign some max players in there. You gotta be kidding me. Who they signed on their roster yesterday, like, they signed Julius Randle to a $63 million contract for 3 years. I mean, how is that achieving right there if you're a New York Knicks fan? That is just, oh man, yikes. And also you have the number 3 overall draft pick, RJ Barrett, playing with you. What happens if he doesn't live to his expectations as well? That's going to be interesting to see. So, yeah, it looks like the Knicks next season will most likely finish in dead last. Most likely. There's some teams at the very bottom of the NBA for sure. I know Charlotte Hornets should be down there as well. 2.8 seconds left to go in the second here, as the Heat have the lead. But yeah, Miami Heat signing Jimmy Butler today. That was huge for the Heat, and that's going to boost up Miami as well. So this game is almost to halftime right now. Basically a beating, but only the Summer League. All the players have to do on the court is their chance to prove to the head coaches that they're worthy of a roster spot. That jumper right there at the top of the key, no good on the last play right there by Jordan Caroline for the Lakers. And we're sending it off to halftime right now. 67-40 is the score. So I'll let you guys know about the halftime leading scores throughout this game. But thanks so much, guys, for joining me in here. This is awesome. So we're at halftime right now. We'll go through the leading scores at halftime. We'll also look towards the other NBA Summer League games. And also, as well, we'll preview what went down during the NBA free agency yesterday and today as well. Tons and tons of signings. Just a laundry list of signings I have. It's crazy how many people were signed yesterday. It was like a record-breaking NBA free agency. But if you really like what I do, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. The name is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I do all types of basketball play-by-play, from college basketball to the NBA to March Madness to the NBA playoffs and to the NBA finals as well, and trying out the Summer League play-by-play for the first time. And actually, I am really surprised they got some people in here. This is awesome. I thought that it would be completely dead here in the stream, but actually, surprised they got some people here on the stream. So this is awesome, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. But right now, we're at halftime between both of these teams. The leading scorer right now at halftime for the Miami Heat is Duncan Robinson. He has 15 points right now entering halftime for Miami, along with 5 rebounds. 12 points so far by Tyler Hero, the number 13 overall draft pick taken by the Heat, as he hasn't shot the ball that well from the floor. He's 4 for 10 shooting right now, but from three-point range, he's been shooting the ball pretty well from three-point range. 3 for 5 right now from the outside. He only has 1 free throw attempt so far. That's what he really thrived throughout the season, was shooting the ball at the free throw line, as he shot the ball around 93.5% from the free throw line this past season for the Kentucky Wildcats, which was the number 1 free throw shooter in all college basketball. Tyler Hero happened to be. So Tyler Hero right now is the number 2 scorer at the moment at halftime for the Heat, trying to prove himself on the roster. And it looks like right now for the Heat, the big player Duncan Robinson has done a ton towards trying to make a name for himself on the roster right here for Miami, as Duncan Robinson played last season in the G League for the Sioux City Skyforce, which is Sioux City Skyforce is actually the G League team for the Lakers. But right now we're at halftime, and Duncan Robinson is actually on that for the Miami depth chart here. Duncan Robinson is on the second line for the depth chart as a backup player behind James Johnson as power forward. But that all changed a little bit today when Maurice Harkless got added to the roster with that sign and trade. Jimmy Butler with basically a 4-team trade. So Jimmy Butler playing for Miami next season. He'll be the small forward for the Heat. Lots to look forward to for Miami with a signing with Jimmy Butler. But Maurice Harkless coming from the Portland Trail Blazers over now to the Miami Heat, as well as Maurice Harkless has a chance to take down James Johnson at the power forward position. And then right behind those two would be Duncan Robinson, who right now has really shined in this game with 15 points. But let's look at the other scores right now here to the NBA Summer League. Going to update you guys what's going on with the Memphis versus Utah game at the moment here. Looks like the Memphis Grizzlies are leading here 44-35 against the Utah Jazz. And there was another game that finished up earlier today. San Antonio Spurs beat the Cleveland Cavaliers today 97-89. So that's what went down today in the NBA Summer League. And thanks so much, guys, for watching this video. If you like what I do, make sure to give this a thumbs up down below. Also hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. I've been calling play-by-play on YouTube for around 5 months now, and this channel is just taking off. We're almost at 300 subs, so let's keep this up, guys. This would be awesome. But let's see here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Actually, Ja Morant isn't in this game for the Memphis Grizzlies, so Ja Morant not playing tonight. Same as his teammate from Murray State, Shaq Buchanan. He hasn't entered the game in either. As far as the Utah Jazz are going, let's see here. Justin Wright Foreman was a top 5 scorer in college basketball this past season, but he only has 2 points right now for the Utah Jazz. Miye Oni, he played for the Yale Bulldogs. He played in the NCAA tournament. He has 2 points right now as well as the Utah Jazz against the Memphis Grizzlies. That game is around 9-10 left to go in the third, and it's a 44-35 game. But yeah, we're going to be getting ready to go back to action here momentarily here for the start of the third quarter. So yeah, thanks so much guys for joining me. So yeah, we're almost getting ready to go back to this one with Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. This game's moving fast as well. So let's look at the team statistics. Miami Heat draining a bunch of three-point shots in that first half. Miami just hitting threes from the outside. They were 12 for 17 from three-point range in half number one. Shot the ball at 71% from downtown right there as the Lakers struggle from three-point range. They were 5 for 16. But here we are, guys, getting ready to go back to action here to Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. 67-40 right now is the score. Duncan Robinson leading the way for the Heat right now with 15 points. So we're on commercial break here at the moment. Should be getting back to action here momentarily. Update on the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Utah Jazz. 8.5 left to go in the third quarter, and the Grizzlies have a 48-33 lead. So both of these teams right now coming back right out onto the court, and we should be getting back here to action momentarily here. Of course, Tyler Herro, the number 2 scorer at halftime, 13th overall draft pick, picked up by the Miami Heat, and right now he has 12 points so far for Miami in this game. So Tyler Herro coming off his freshman season at the University of Kentucky, where he shot the ball 93.5% from free throw range at Kentucky, which was the number 1 free throw shooter in all college basketball this past season. So out of those players right here, he's the only player that's drafted in this lineup tonight. That's Tyler Herro. The rest are basically all undrafted. Casey Okpala was also drafted, but he was drafted first by the Phoenix Suns, then traded over to the Miami Heat. So Casey Okpala should be starting NBA Summer League games once his contract gets finalized for sure. But how about that three-point shooting in the first quarter there by the Miami Heat? They shot the ball at a spectacular clip from the floor in that first quarter right there. 60% from the floor, 71% from downtown they shot the ball. 12 for 17 from behind the arc by the Miami Heat in that first half, and they out-rebounded the Lakers in half number 1, 19-12. So lots of young talent here on the Miami Heat as well, but yeah, the Lakers are just going to be full of vets anyway next season because they are the betting favorites to win the NBA title with LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the mix as well. The Lakers are just stacking up for next season, but who knows where Kawhi Leonard will go as well. I've heard LA Clippers in there if he doesn't choose to go back to the Toronto Raptors. Also, the Lakers are interested in pursuing Kawhi Leonard, so it's going to be interesting to see who signs Kawhi Leonard this offseason. But obviously, let's see. We got some stuff that went on into the news today, of course. Prayers out towards the Los Angeles Angels, by the way. Very, very sad news that happened today if you're an LA Angels fan, as pitcher Tyler Skaggs passed away today at the hotel in Texas that they were staying at to prepare for the Texas Rangers game, as that is very sad. Just prayers go to his family, out towards his teammates as well and his friends. Is just horrible news out in the world of Major League Baseball today with Tyler Skaggs, starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Angels, who passed away today at the age of 27. That game between the Angels and the Rangers were canceled today, so very, very sad news that happened today. But Kevin Durant, as far as California news, this is Golden State news in the Bay Area. Kevin Durant's number 35 was retired today by Golden State as he signed yesterday with the Brooklyn Nets. Of course, we all know how that signing went down. Triple threat signing right there by Brooklyn with Kevin Durant taking a 4-year, $164 million deal with the Brooklyn Nets. Also playing alongside Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan agreeing to his $40 million deal as well with the Brooklyn Nets. But here we are, back to action, guys, for the second half here. 67-40 is the score. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike the like down below. Also hit the subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. The name is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So we have 9:52 left to go in the third, and already a foul picked up on the court, as that foul was picked up by the Heat. So the Lakers will inbound it here. They pass that ball to the right wing. They take a three. They hit that one down from the outside. That's number 31, Dakota Mathias. who hits the three-point shot as he lets that one fly from the outside. 9:40 left to go in the third quarter here. Heat with the ball as they have this one at the left elbow. Dribbling with it's Tyler Hero. Hero tried to pass that one inside. Ball batted away. Almost stolen by the Lakers, but the Heat steal it right back from behind and they jam it down. All alone with a two-handed jam. 69-43 right now is the score. 9:20 left to go in the third quarter. The Lakers dribbling towards their left with the ball into the hands of Joe Young, and that's a foul committed on the play right there by number 57 of the Heat. That is Jeremiah Martin. We have 9:18 left to go in the third quarter here. 69-43 is the score. As the Lakers will inbound this one. They pass it over to the right wing. They pass that to the right corner perimeter. They take a right corner three. No good. Hits the top of the iron. Gets rebounded by Tyler Hero here. Hero takes this ball past the timeline. Lobs that ball over the top, over the head. Right there of number 70, Nick Mayo. But he got tipped out of bounds by the Lakers on the play. So the Heat will get this ball back here on the inbound with 9:06 left to go in the third. So the Heat will inbound this one. Nick Mayo passes over towards the top of the key. They feed it inside of Mayo. Mayo, spin move, jumper in the key. And no good. Hits the bottom part of the rim. Rebounded by the Lakers here. Lakers with the ball as they're down by 16. They try to make a move inside with a layup. They get fouled. Jordan Caroline will shoot two here at the free throw line. Let's see here on the last play. Jordan Caroline got bumped in the lane right there. Oh, they're going to say, oh, wow, I thought it was a foul committed by the Lakers, but no, there was a push-off on the play by Caroline, so the refs say that the ball go back to the Heat here. So the ball go back to the Heat instead. Looked like, yeah, Caroline took that one into the lane, but yeah, there was a big push-off right there as Caroline got called with it on the foul, so offensive foul by the Lakers, and it'll go back to the Heat right after this commercial break. So timeout called on the court right here by the Lakers. So 67-40 right now is the score as we look to the box score of this game so far. Thanks so much everybody for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to spike the like as well. We're going to look towards the leading scores right now of this game. But yeah, Miami just letting everything fly from the outside when it comes to three-point shooting in this one. Tyler Hero, the number 2 scorer right now for the Miami Heat with 12 points in his NBA debut. And 15 points by Duncan Robinson, still leading the way for Miami right now. Let's see here. I'm just going to check some of the other stuff. I know there's team statistics right now as, yeah, Miami shooting the ball really, really well from behind the arc right now. They are 12 for 17 from the outside as we are right now on a commercial break. Going to get back to action here momentarily on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. But yeah, this is my first time ever doing Summer League games. I was just like really shocked about how many people actually joined me in the chat here early on. This is awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me in here throughout this channel tonight. I thought that this channel would be absolutely like nobody in here, but actually people went on the chat, which is awesome. So make sure to give this a thumbs up before you go. Also hit that subscribe button as well if you like what I do, because I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. So the Heat get the ball as Tyler Hero is dribbling towards the left wing perimeter. And there was a foul committed on the court by the Lakers on the play with 8:46 left to go in the third. So the Heat will get this ball back here on the inbound. Hero to pass this one off as he passes towards the left wing perimeter. They try to take this one inside underneath the basket. And nice finish right there by the Heat, as that layup goes down for 2 right there. And this game has been out of hand for a long time as it's 71-43. 8:35 left to go in the third quarter here. Lakers with the ball. They're going to take this one past the half-court line. They dribble towards the right wing perimeter. They take it inside. They dish that one underneath the basket. Oh, huge block right there by the Heat. But the Lakers get it back. They have it at the left elbow. They pass that ball over left baseline, sling it back outside. They make their move in the key. Joe Young try to pass that one back outside, and that's a foul committed on the play by the Heat. On the play with 8:21 left to go in the third. So the Lakers will inbound this ball here with number 11 to be your inbound passer. That is Zach Norvell, who played with Mark Few's squad with Gonzaga. He played 2 seasons with Gonzaga. Top of the key 3 from the outside. No good by Dakota Mathias of the Lakers. Lakers got the rebound. They sling that ball way over the head of their teammate, and it goes into the second row in the stands. So turnover right there on the play as the Heat will get this one back. So Miami will get this ball back as Tyler Hero will receive this pass as he takes this one past the left side of the timeline. Tyler Hero dribbling with the ball. 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. He dribbles towards the top of the key as he is guarded right now by Zach Norvell. Hero passes that one back over here, right wing perimeter, and Miami tries to dribble inside when it works their way baseline. They lay it up and in for two. 73-43 is the score. 7:40 left to go in the third quarter. Lakers with the ball almost stolen away. Great effort right there by the Heat, but they couldn't steal it. Right there, as that's a right wing three, no good by the Lakers. Gets rebounded by Miami, and a foul committed on the play here with 7:35 left to go in the third. So 7:35 left to go in the third. A foul committed on the last play right there. So the Heat will get this ball back as they're going to take this one past the half-court logo. As they dribble towards the top of the key here with the ball into the hands of number 57. That is Jeremiah Martin from the Memphis Tigers, who passes that one over to Tyler Hero. Bounce pass inside as Hero tried to go for it, and that ball goes to his teammate right there. I think it was deflected from behind, but a little bit of help right there on the court by the Heat as they lay it up and in. 75-43 right now is the score. As the Lakers have the ball at the top of the key, and we do have a player down on the court. Number 21, that was Nick Perkins for the Lakers, was slow to get up underneath the basket. And Perkins is checking out of the game right now. So Devontae Cacok coming in for Nick Perkins, who was a little bit slow to get up on the court after he was knocked down underneath the basket trying to rebound for the ball here. As we have 7:08 left to go in the third quarter. If you like what I do here on the channel, make sure to hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. So the Lakers have the ball, passing it around the perimeter. They pass it over towards the right wing here into the hands of Joe Young, who passes that one towards the top of the key. Inside now. The pass goes. Jumper in the key. No good. Hits the rim short. And it was rebounded by the Heat. But let's see here. Foul committed on the play by Miami, trying to rebound the ball with 6:56 left to go in the third. And two shots should be coming up here at the free throw line by Devontae Cacok, number 12, for the Los Angeles Lakers. So Cacok, graduating senior from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, shooting two here at the line for the Lakers. First shot, no good. As the score is 75-43 right now. It's a beat down in the first game between the first game that these teams have had in the NBA Summer League so far, but plenty of games to come. As we'll have a second shot here at the line by Cacok. This one's up. This one's good. 75-44 right now is the score. Make sure to hit that like button down below, guys. Hit the subscribe button as well, as the Heat have the ball. They're going to take this one past the half-court logo. Miami with the ball. They try to make their move into the lane, and they tried to go for the layup right there with Jeremiah Martin, but he got stripped right there into the lane, but a foul picked up on the play by the Lakers. That was Devontae Cacok, number 12, who picked up the foul. So number 57 here, Jeremiah Martin, will shoot two from the line. Of course, played his college ball with the Memphis Tigers. Memphis with the number 1 recruiting class for next season with Penny Hardaway, as he'll be in his second season next year as head coach for the Memphis Tigers. Cannot wait to see what Memphis has in store next season. They should be back in the tournament, most likely. Both of the shots go down at the free throw line right there. 77-44 is the score. Foul picked up on the play on the last play as well. I think Duncan Robinson picked up that foul for the Heat. So 77-44 is the score. The Lakers did have the ball right there, yeah. It's number 11 for the Lakers. That was Zach Norvell, who is working on Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson tried to take the charge, but he picked up the foul. Lakers, top of the key three, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by LA. The pass inside, and they tried to go for the layup underneath the basket. They got fouled in two shots coming up at the line here for number 11, Zach Norvell from Gonzaga. So Zach Norvell played with a couple of NBA players who got drafted as well. Rui Hachimura and Brandon Clark, who got drafted in the first round from Mark Few's squad, the Gonzaga Bulldogs. First shot goes down at the free throw line. It is 77-45 right now is the score. 6.5 left to go in the third quarter, and only the NBA Summer League right now. But if you like what I do, I call play-by-play of basketball action here. Let me know in the chat if you're really enjoying this. Let me know as well in the chat who you're a fan of and who you're rooting for throughout the NBA season, with it gets back up in October once again. 77-46 is the scores. Both shots go down at the free throw line by the Lakers. Make sure to give this a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe button as well. Left corner three, no good by the Lakers. But they do get the, left corner three, no good by the Heat. Gets rebounded by the Lakers right there as they take the right elbow jumper. No good by Joe Young. Gets rebounded by Miami. Miami with the ball at the left elbow. They pass it over to the top of the key. Tyler Hero passes that one over towards the left wing into the hands of Jeremiah Martin. Martin now with the ball, passes over towards Hero once again at the right wing perimeter. Hero dribbling at the free throw circle, passes it back to Martin. I believe Tyler Hero right now is 12 points the last time I checked, as Miami tries to go inside right there, and that is a foul picked up underneath the basket with 5:40 left to go in the third. So let's see here. I'm going to update you guys with the leading scores as well here at the moment. I know Duncan Robinson having a huge game. Yeah, he's the leading scorer. So Duncan Robinson with 17 points right now. Tyler Hero has 12 points at the moment. So yeah, Tyler Hero has been able to score. Hasn't shot the ball that well from the floor. He's 4 for 11 tonight shooting the ball, but still a lot of summer games left to go, and Tyler Hero should be able to make the roster, hopefully, as some type of player, either a bench player or a rotation player, because I think he has enough to make that roster for sure, as it's a 77-46 game, 5:23 left to go in the third. But if you're a Miami Heat fan, tons of stuff to look forward to towards the future for Tyler Hero. They picked him over Romeo Langford, so they really want to work with this kid and develop him. He's only 19 years old, coming out of one of the best programs in all of college basketball, that being John Calipari's squad of the Kentucky Wildcats. And Tyler Hero only played one season of college ball, but right now he's the number 2 scorer at the moment with 12 points behind Duncan Robinson, who has 17 right now for the Heat. Lakers with the ball as they move that one inside underneath the basket. They got fouled underneath the basket right there. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Jordan Caroline, number 7. I am watching this game on ESPN3. It's actually off of the NBA TV stream right now. So it looks like we got Pooh Boy Pickle in the chat. Thanks so much, man, for joining me. So I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. This is my first ever time doing an NBA Summer League game, so I wasn't even sure if I get people here in the chat, but this is awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. Of course, I do much bigger games throughout the rest of the season. NBA games, NBA playoffs, NBA finals. I just finished covering the entire NBA finals as well, like 3 weeks ago with Toronto and Golden State. We got a 30-point game right now as that free throw goes down by the Lakers. And the Heat have the ball. They pass it off, top of the key, over towards the left wing here into the hands of Charles Cook, who drives baseline left side, and he gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line here with 4:39 left to go in the third. So yeah, this seems pretty good. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. So I should be back tomorrow with another game for you guys. I think I should be back 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, because by the time I get home from work and stuff like that, and once I get settled in and stuff like that, it'll be nighttime. Of course, I want to go outside and enjoy the fresh air where I am for a couple hours before I go back and start streaming once again. But first shot goes down at the free throw line right there by the Heat. It's 78-47 right now, the score. So Miami Heat, most likely, you can see both of these players playing on the roster that were drafted during the NBA draft. That is Tyler Hero and also KZ Okpala, who he got drafted by actually the Phoenix Suns, but that draft was traded to the Miami Heat. So once that trade will be signed and finalized, he should be playing in the Summer League games next week for Miami. So we are at July 1st right now. Miami with the ball, left wing 3. They take it from the outside, no good, and it gets rebounded here by the Lakers. So the Lakers have the ball here with 4:25 left to go in the third. He dribble towards the right elbow as that ball is into the hands of Cody Miller. McIntyre, who put that one back into his teammate's hands, no good, gets rebounded by Miami here. So Miami did hit the free throw in the last play. Lakers get the ball, and Lakers with it again. They lob it over the top, and no good. They couldn't finish with a basket right there, so the Lakers had it underneath the basket with an easy bucket as Devontae Cacok put that ball off the backboard too strong, but the Lakers did get fouled on the play, so they'll shoot 2 here at the line with 4:04 left to go in the third quarter. Wow, great effort right there in the defensive end as well by the Heat to make sure that Cacok wouldn't be able to get that shot off where he should have been. Should have had an easy bucket right there, and kind of like it was like a block from behind right there off the backboard, right in time by the Heat. But 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line by the Lakers. First shot's up. First shot is good. 79-48 right now is the score. If you like what I do, guys, make sure to give this a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play to basketball action here on the channel. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, first shot goes down at the free throw line. We'll have a second shot right here. As this shot's up, this shot is no good. Right there by Devontae Cacok. Hey, what is good, Goal Horns? Thanks so much, man, for joining me. So 79-48 right now is the score. Heat with the ball. We have 3:43 left to go in the third right now. So hopefully tomorrow a better contest or something like that. But only NBA Summer League and stuff like that. So the Heat will inbound it. They pass it over towards the right elbow here as they dribble that ball. Miami bounce pass inside. They have it at the right baseline. No good. Ball gets tipped up in the air, and it gets rebounded here by the Lakers as the Lakers take this one. And they get fouled on the play with 3:34 left to go in the third. So this game's been out of reach for a while right now. But yeah, leading scorer for the Miami Heat. Duncan Robinson with 17. And Tyler Hero with 12. Yes, I did. So yeah, prayers to Tyler Skaggs, by the way, as prayers to Tyler Skaggs, his teammates, whole family, whole organization of the LA Angels, and all his friends as well. That is terrible. So Tyler Skaggs passed away today at the age of 27. Pitcher for the LA Angels. Just really, really unfortunate, of course. My heart goes out to his family. So sad. So tragic. So both of the shots right there go down at the free throw line. It's 79-50 right now is the score. 3:25 left to go in the third quarter here. The Heat with the ball, bounce pass over towards the left elbow. Miami tries to back their way. Turnaround Jay. Right there, they hit it with number 71, Trey Morning, who hits the 2-point shot. As the score right now is 81-50. 3:10 left to go in the third quarter right now. As the Lakers did have the ball, a lob pass over the top, and it goes out of bounds on the play. So we have 3:08 left to go on the clock here, and that's a turnover by the Lakers. Ball go back here to the Heat. So that game today between the Rangers and the Angels was actually postponed because of the death of Tyler Skaggs. So unfortunate to hear. That is just very, very sad to hear for the LA Angels organization. Of course, my heart goes out to them as we have another whistle on the play here with 2:55 left to go in the third. 31-point game, 81-50. So, yeah, we have around 5 minutes or so left to go in the third quarter here. Yeah, this one's a blowout in this game. But, yeah, thanks so much, guys, for watching this video. If you like what I do as well, make sure to give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on the channel. The name is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So let's see here. I'm going to look at the NBA scoreboard. There's another game going on right now with the Summer League. That's the Memphis Grizzlies against the Utah Jazz. Memphis leading 66-55 in that game right now. So the Grizzlies up by 11 with 7:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. But actually, Ja Morant, the number 2 overall draft pick, didn't play today in the game so far for the Grizzlies. As far as the other game that went down, Spurs beat the Cavaliers in John Beilein's first ever appearance as head coach. Final score was 97-89. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Number 45 for Tyler Skaggs. That'd be pretty cool to see the support LA sports at its finest. That'd be a very great sportsmanship for sure to support the MLB program for the LA Angels. Yeah, when I have a chance, man, I'll sit down and I'll do the video suggestions that you talked about. Crazy stuff though, because I talked about it at the beginning of my video, the triple sign yesterday by the Brooklyn Nets. That's crazy. The New York Knicks had a huge opportunity. They cleared so much cap space out to sign Kevin Durant, and then they wouldn't even give him a max deal. It's just really unfortunate. So New York Knicks just, yikes, they just totally bombed it yesterday with the free agency. Just not good at all. But Brooklyn Nets, of course, triple signed KD, Kyrie, and also DeAndre Jordan as well. The score right now is 81-50 in this game. We have 2:55 left to go in the third quarter right now. So the Heat have the ball. They try to take this one inside, and that ball gets stripped out of bounds right there as Miami lost control of it, actually. So the ball will go back to the Lakers here with 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. So 31-point game. Lakers with the ball. Yeah. Crazy as hell with Stephen A. Smith for sure. But he's been insane. I haven't seen the video, like the full extent of what he was talking about and stuff like that, but I heard about it. Is that basket counts for 2 right there underneath by the Lakers. Classic Aerosmith or Ozzy Osbourne. Oh man, I was watching somebody do like the NFL, like a full hour of the NFL predictions a couple of days ago, and it looked like the guy was on like complete drugs. Like he picked like the Broncos to finish the season. I think he picked them to finish the season like 2-14 or something like that. Like the guy was on like complete drugs trying to pick the teams. Like what is this? So 81-52 right now is the score. 2 shots at the free throw line by the Heat, and they missed their first one at the free throw line, but they'll have a second shot coming up here at the charity stripe. Yeah, classic LeVar versus Stephen A. Classic, yeah. When Lonzo was first traded over to the Pelicans, we were all like, yeah, LeVar Ball hates that for sure. 82-52 as that shot no good by the Lakers, and it gets rebounded here by the Heat. Miami with the ball in transition. Oh! They tried to go for the block right there underneath, and the Heat did get fouled right there underneath with 2:04 left to go in the third. Yeah, I'd probably say it the same way. So yeah, Aerosmith over Ozzy Osbourne for sure. $82-52 right now. 2:04 left to go in the third. And the Heat will inbound this ball here. So number 53 for Miami will be the one to inbound pass. He passes that over towards the right wing. What is up, Cody? Thanks so much, man, for joining me back here. So yeah, we're just testing this out today with NBA Summer League. We're going to see how this goes, and if I get some positive results here on the channel, I'll keep on streaming some Summer League games and stuff like that. But that shot no good by the Heat, gets rebounded by the Lakers here as the Lakers take this one underneath the basket, and that shot goes right off the bottom part of the backboard right here with 1:44 left to go in the third. Yeah, this is kind of like my broadcasting station. That's what I actually do for a living. I don't do play-by-play though, but I work as a radio. It's called radio production, so I do like all the commercial stuff, which is pretty cool. But I've always wanted to get into play-by-play and stuff like that, so this is a pretty cool way to start. Yeah, we'll hopefully get 1,000 people next season. The bigger the games, the more people that will go into the chat. I remember the most people that I had, it was Game 7 between the Denver Nuggets and the Portland Trailblazers. I had 81 people in the chat, which is a pretty good number for somebody who was on YouTube for like 3 months by that time. Now I've been on YouTube for like 5 months now. Is the first shot no good at the free throw line by the Lakers. As the Lakers right now shooting their shots at the free throw line, second one goes down. 82-53 right now is the score. And I'll be creating an NFL play-by-play channel as well. Oh my gosh. That'd be insane if we could get that to 1K. That'd be pretty crazy. Oh my goodness. A lob pass over the top with an alley-oop jam right there by the Heat. going down for 2. It's 84 to 53. That would be pretty crazy if we could get this to 1K. Someday we'll be there. Yeah, but, yep, so I finished my logo a couple of days ago for the NFL channel. I just have to now add the channel. It's going to be a new channel, so I'll post a video on this account, Behind the Arc Basketball, when I've officially created that channel. The name of the channel will be called Final Yard Football. So it'll be Final Yard Football on YouTube. It's going to be a football branding channel with live streams of NFL games throughout the season. So that's going to be awesome when I start that. But yeah, I got a pretty sick logo that I'll be unveiling hopefully soon. As the Heat have the ball, they try to pass that one inside. It does go out of bounds, though, as that ball went to the baseline underneath the basket as Jeremiah Martin couldn't haul it in. Probably not in NHL play-by-play. I honestly don't know as much about hockey as the other sports, honestly. I do watch hockey, but not as much as my best friend John does. He is just absolutely huge into hockey. That's why, guys, make sure if you're new to YouTube and stuff like that, if you haven't heard of Off the Wall Hockey on YouTube, he's on the road to 1K right now. Make sure to subscribe to his channel as well, because his channel is absolutely awesome. So, floater right there, the key. That shot's no good by the Lakers with 53 seconds left to go, but the ball goes out of bounds on the play. Oh, wow, so Cody's saying when he goes to work, his radio on Milwaukee, the Milwaukee station, is mad loud. Wow. That is completely interesting. I guess they don't know how to monitor the sound levels there for the Milwaukee radio station. That is unfortunate. What I actually do as a job is that I actually work as producing commercials at a radio station that I work at. So yeah, they don't know how to monitor those sound levels. I'm guessing they have the sound levels in the red. Basically, it shouldn't be in the red. It should be around the -3 range, mixing sound levels or so. Yes, so I work at a radio station doing voiceovers for commercials, recording audio for commercials, basically all the commercial work there, and doing like show bumpers, like intros and outros for the talk show hosts. As that shot goes down right there for 2 by the Heat. It's 86 to 54 right now with 25 seconds left to go in the third. It's a pretty awesome job for sure. Left wing 3 here by the Lakers. No good. Ball gets rebounded by the Heat, as that rebound got hauled in by Chris Silva, number 73 for Miami. We have 15 seconds left to go in this third quarter. If you like what I do, make sure to give this a thumbs up. Also, hit the subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 300 subs here in 5 months on YouTube. Miami with the ball. They blow past a member into the lane, but that is a foul committed on the play by the Lakers with 3.6 seconds left to go in the third. So yeah, my job is actually just really, really cool. Thursday is my favorite day because that's where all the national commercials go in, and that's where I get to voice over all the commercial spots for all the national stuff. Top of the key 3, taken, no good from outside, and that is the end of the third quarter. 86 to 54 the scores. We'll move into the fourth quarter in just a few brief moments, guys. LA Lakers basically stacking up their team. They are the favorites to win next season's NBA Finals. LeBron and AD playing in LA together, making them the favorites of the betting odds to win next season's NBA title. And then I think with the betting odds, I think the Brooklyn Nets for next season have like the same betting odds as the Boston Celtics, and then the year after, the Brooklyn Nets betting odds are just ridiculous, because when Kevin Durant is fully healthy and recovered and back for 2020, yeah, it's looking like most likely. I think it's going to be Nets against Lakers for the 2021 NBA title or so. But yeah, Lakers right now have, basically, they're the favorites to win it all. When you got King LeBron there on the court, of course, that he'll be bringing his team back to the postseason. And yeah, anything short of an NBA title for LA next season, yeah, because people are going to be talking about it, that's for sure, with all the sports radio out there. But right now, let's see here the leading scores. I'm going to update you guys with the leading scores right now. Still leading the way, 17 points by Duncan Robinson, 12 points by Tyler Hero in this one. And no player right now with double-digit points for the LA Lakers in this game, but it's only NBA Summer League. So, of course, nothing official counts towards the standings. The real stuff starts in October. Early October is when the actual NBA games start to matter and start to count on the NBA 82 game schedule. So 82 games are in the schedule. However, the NBA has been in talks to try to see if they can lower that game schedule, but maybe in the future. So they were saying that they could possibly hold a mid-season cup if they could get that together for the 2021-22 season, but they're just exploring it right now, coming up with ideas to possibly shorten the schedule in the future. But here we are, back to action. Fourth quarter here, guys. 10 minutes of basketball left in this one, and once again, I'll be back tomorrow doing some more play-by-play, and I believe I should be back doing play-by-play, I think 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'll look at the schedule of games for tomorrow and choose, and then schedule a video for you guys when I know ahead of time. Oh, yeah, man, I'll definitely hit the subscribe button to your channel right after I finish this one. Thanks so much for letting me know, but yeah, I'll definitely hit the sub to your channel here. So 86-54, that's a shot clock violation right there on the court by the Miami Heat. So the ball will go back to the Lakers here with 9:36 left to go in the fourth. Hey, no problem. Have fun in Hershey Park. I've never been there, but that sounds like a blast, my man. That's awesome. I actually went to Pennsylvania the first time 2 months ago in April. It was a blast, but we went to the Pocono area. We actually took a tour of Pocono Raceway. That's another thing that I like to do. Possibly create like a NASCAR channel in the future because I'm a big NASCAR fan as well. I'm not sure like how to do that or so, like, because the play-by-play would be weird for a NASCAR channel, that's for sure. I know that I'd be able to call play-by-play on like a super speedway like Daytona or Talladega fine, but it's just all the other tracks there, like the boring tracks, like where I'd be calling like single file racing and stuff like that. So Miami laid the ball up and in. They also got fouled as well, but they missed a free throw at the line right there when 9:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball did get rebounded though on the last play, but it was a foul from behind by Miami on the rebound. Number 73, Chris Silva, got charged right there with a foul, so the ball go back to the Lakers here. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Lakers with the ball. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's not that many people that like enjoy NASCAR, so like that. So yeah, I can never. It'd be so tough to do play-by-play. That's why for NASCAR. That shot goes down right there from the floor by the Lakers with 8:50 left to go in the fourth. Heat with the ball. A jumper right there for two, and they bank it home off the backboard right there at the left elbow with Chris Cook, number 54. 90-56 the score, of course. This has been a runaway game for the Heat from the very beginning of this one. As we do have a foul on the court right now with 8:39 left to go in the fourth. So 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line for the Lakers, as this game has been out of hand for a while. But if you like what I do, guys, make sure to give this the like button down below, the thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here of basketball action on the channel. I do play-by-play to all types of basketball games here. I basically I was experimenting tonight. I wasn't sure how big this would be, but I'm actually like extremely surprised by the outcome tonight. Like, I thought that I'd be getting like nobody in the chat, but thanks so much everybody for joining me back here. And because these games don't count at all, but both of the shots go down right there at the free throw line. It's 90-58 as the Lakers put 2 on the board, but they are down by a ton right now. 32 points, that is. Miami with the ball as they pass that one over towards the left wing perimeter. Tyler Hero dribbling towards the top of the key. Hero back in the game, takes the 3. Hero hits it. He has 15. The number 13 overall draft pick from Kentucky, playing with John Calipari as head coach. Tyler Hero draining in the 3. Starting off his first ever NBA type game tonight. 93-58. That's a 3-point shot taken at the left wing. That is no good from the outside and rebounded by the Heat. 7:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Left wing 3 once again by Miami. That one's short. Offensive rebound though. And they put it back into the hands of Hero. Hero hitting it. Hits the triple once again. 96-58. Tyler Hero from downtown, as he has 18 points. He's the leading scorer right now for the Heat. That's a 3 by the Lakers. So 96 to 61. Yes, me too, go Horns. I really enjoy watching NASCAR. I love the big, like, super speedway races. Like, watching those on TV are the best races. Some of them are, like, really boring, though. Like, Chicagoland, Kansas, Kentucky. Those, like, mile-and-a-half tracks are, like, really boring to watch. But anything with, like, tons of crashes and pile-ups in the big one, stuff like that, bump drafting. I love those tracks. Daytona, Talladega. I also like the smaller ones too. Bristol, Martinsville. Those got a good punch to it as well. The Charlotte Roval. That's great. But the thing about NASCAR is that it competes with the NFL too. So if I was to stream either the NFL or NASCAR, I basically would have to choose one or the other because they both are on at the same time during the fall. That shot got blocked right there by Miami. The ball went out of bounds, so the Lakers will get this ball back on the inbound here with 7:13 left to go in the fourth. So 96-61 is the score. I actually got my tickets actually came in the mail today. So what's it? It's 3 weeks from now. July 21st is the big day. New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I got my tickets for the Cup race today in the mail, so it's going to be a blast going to NHMS for the first time ever. It's going to be awesome. So the Heat get the rebound here as they have the ball at the left elbow. Dribbling with it's Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero right now with 18 points, leading the Heat in this game. Trying to add to it. Left wing three, no good. As that ball hit the side of the rim right there. It gets rebounded by the Lakers. Lakers with the ball. They pass it over towards the left wing perimeter. That ball gets tipped out of bounds with 6:37 on the clock. So I should be back all week. If I do keep on getting positive streams like this with people in the chat, I'll keep on streaming all week for you guys because this is awesome. I wasn't sure how people would review this at first because this is my first ever Summer League game, but this is great to hear. As that is a left wing three taken, no good, gets rebounded by the Heat right there. 6.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Miami just destroying the Lakers tonight. Of course, the actual basketball starts up in October when the schedule picks up with the basketball season as the Heat try to drive inside right there to the bucket. They get fouled, so they'll shoot two here at the free throw line with number 54. That is Charles Cook, who will shoot two shots here at the line. So we have 6:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Two shots coming up at the free throw line here by Charles Cook. As he played last season in the G League for the Sioux City Force. That is the Miami Heat's G League. First shot goes down by Cook at the free throw line as pretty strange that the Heat's G League is all the way in South Dakota when they play basketball in sunny South Florida. Oh, goodness. Right there, lighting it up with a jam, but did it count? No, it didn't. Oh, man, that would have been a highlight reel dunk if it did count on the last play right there, as that was Charles Cook. Oh, it did count, so they just updated the scoreboard. Charles Cook missed a free throw, and then his teammate came into the lane and just slammed it down with authority right there. Layup, no good. Missed layup by the Lakers on the play. 6:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. And we have somebody who's hurt for the Heat right now. Somebody who is hurt on the court. Bending over towards the front row. That is number 71, Trey Morning, who was bending down, but looks like he's able to get back up to his feet and jog off the court right here. Back on his own power, and he'll keep on playing in the lineup here. So 6:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers have the ball. Now it goes back to Miami. Miami with the ball. They missed a shot, so the ball goes back to Los Angeles here. Lakers, 2-on-1 fast break, layup in transition. And they got fouled as well as they bank it home off the backboard. 4-2, and they'll go to the line to shoot the and one. 5:57 here in the fourth quarter. And Miami leading by a ton, but it's 99-63 right now the score. Gonna update you guys with the leading scores in this game. So let's see here who's leading the way. That is Tyler Hero from the University of Kentucky, the number 13 overall draft pick, who right now has 18 points, leading the way for the Miami Heat. 17 points right behind him is Duncan Robinson for Miami right now, and 10 points by the Miami Heat at the moment is Chris Silva. So there's the top three on the starting lineup for the Heat. We also have two bench players coming in this game with double-digit points as well. That's Charles Cook with 12 points right now for Miami, and then right behind him, 11 points by Nick Weiler-Babb for the Heat. As far as the Lakers scoring is gone, they have two players in double-digit points as well. That happens to be Roscoe Allen, who has 11 points right now. Roscoe Allen, who grew up in the country of Hungary. And 11 points has been scored by Zach Norvell. Zach Norvell played with head coach Mark Few of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. He played 2 seasons with Gonzaga. So let's see here. I'm going to update you guys with a box score. What's going on in the NBA Summer League for day 1 here. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate it here. Wasn't sure how many people I get on my channel tonight, but this is awesome to see people actually joining me in the chat for a Summer League game. First ever Summer League stream. Thanks so much. If you really enjoy this, make sure to give this the thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play the basketball action here. Currently on a timeout right now. 85-68. That game has gone final. The Memphis Grizzlies have beat the Utah Jazz. And earlier, the San Antonio Spurs beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 97-89. As that was John Beilein's first ever game of coaching in the NBA. So here we have 5 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The score is 99-63. And 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line by the Lakers. So that shot no good, as that one went around the ring of the rim right there by the Lakers, and it gets rebounded by the Heat. So Miami with the ball, 5:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to take this one past the timeline here, dribbling towards the right wing perimeter. They pass that ball off to Jeremiah Martin, who is dribbling with it. And the ball got tipped out of bounds, as the Lakers defender was guarding him on the play, but tipped it out of bounds. So 5:44 left to go in the fourth quarter here, as the Heat will inbound it, as they are winning by a bunch of points right here. They have the ball at the right wing perimeter. They sling it over to the left wing. Left wing 3 taken. No good from the outside right there by Charles Cook. Gets rebounded by the Lakers. Lakers with the ball at the right wing. They pass it over towards the top of the key. They hand this one off into the hands now of Marcus Allen, who's into the game, who passes that one over to his teammate. Slams that one home. That's Roscoe Allen. And he has, I believe, 14 points in this game. 99-65 right now is the score. 5:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. That ball is stolen away. Bad pass in the key by Miami. Lakers with a steal. They pass that ball back outside towards the right wing. Move it towards the left wing. Left wing 3 taken. Lakers hit it. 99-68 here we are with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's get this to 3 likes before I sign off tonight. Of course, not expecting many likes on this video because this is only an NBA Summer League game. The real action starts back up in October. As that ball is stolen away on the lob pass by the Lakers. Lakers driving to the basket. They lay it up and in for 2. So mounting a little bit of a comeback here. Still a ton of points to come by. It's 99-70 right now with 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Miami with the ball. They're going to take this one past their half-court line, as they have it at the left wing perimeter, dribbling with the ball. A lob pass over towards the left elbow here, into the hands of number 70, Nick Mayo, who tries to make a spin move inside the low post jumper in the key. That one got airballed right there by Mayo, but he got fouled anyway on the play, so he'll shoot 2 here at the line. So 2 shots here coming up at the free throw line by Nick Mayo, coming from Eastern Kentucky, where he played his college ball. He's a graduating senior, graduated last month. He was the leading scorer for the Eastern Kentucky Colonels, averaging 23.7 points per game. Also, this is interesting that Nick Mayo is from the state of Maine, right outside of Augusta, Maine, the capital where he grew up, in the town of Oakland, Maine. So, not a whole lot of prospects you hear that grow up from the state of Maine that make it into the NBA, but Nick Hero is one of those players. Undrafted in the NBA, has a chance to make the squad for the Miami Heat, as they are now at triple digits, 100, as Nick Mayo missed the first one at the free throw line. He made his second shot, though. So the score is 100-70 right now. We have 4:09 left to go in the fourth quarter here. 100-70 is the score, as the Lakers have the ball. They're going to take this one past the half-court logo. If you like what I do, I call play-by-play the basketball action here. Make sure to give this a thumbs up down below. Also, hit the subscribe button as well. Lakers try to go inside. Huge block right there by the Heat, as that was number 68. I think his name is Ibrahima Faye from the country of Senegal, with a huge block right there, but committed the foul down inside the low post. Yes, Enes Kanter got signed today by the Boston Celtics. So we got Ryan here back in the chat. Yeah, I was just saying a moment ago, one of the players for, I think it's, let's see here, Yeah, the Miami Heat. One of the players from the Miami Heat actually came from the town of Oakland, Maine, which is really interesting. Gets us right outside of Augusta. First shot no good at the line. Second shot goes down by the Lakers. But yeah, just experimenting tonight with the NBA Summer League. But actually, I'm really surprised about the amount of people that actually came out tonight. This is awesome. This is a blast. So I'll be back on tomorrow with another Summer League game for you guys as well once I get home from work and settled in or so. I think I'll be doing a Summer League game tomorrow at 9 since everything went so positive today. I thought that the chat would be absolutely dead, but actually a good amount of people joined me and some new people as well, as that shot was no good underneath the basket by the Lakers. The Heat take this ball past the timeline. This game was a blowout. Hopefully a better game tomorrow night, but pretty cool to just get back at it, calling play-by-play here of basketball action on the channel. And of course, we're getting closer to football season, which is awesome. That shot no good by the Heat, gets rebounded by the Lakers. So football season means more streams for me. I created my football channel logo. I'm hopefully going to be able to create my football channel maybe like 2 weeks from now or so. I hope to expect to get my channel rolling with a football channel to call some preseason games to get the hype up going for the regular season for the NFL. But yeah, I created my logo for the football channel. The name of the NFL channel will be called Final Yard Football. So once I have the football channel created, I'll create a video here on Behind the Arc Basketball to let you guys know about it, to let you guys know to like it and subscribe, and then I'll go with football live streams as well, basically every Sunday or so with football live streams, and then also the weekday games hopefully I can do as well. That'll be a blast. But right now, timeout on the court. This game's been done for a while, but the score right now 101-71 as Enes Kanter gets signed by the Boston Celtics today. That was one of the last signings, basically, before lunchtime today with the Enes Kanter signing. Let's see if I have the deal here with Kanter. Yes, I do. So, Enes Kanter agreed today to a $10 million contract with a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Boston Celtics. So, he's officially a Celtic. So, they were shopping for a center. They finally found one with Enes Kanter. So, that is good to hear. Of course, Al Horford getting paid big money out there in Philadelphia. Philadelphia just crazy on the size what they're going to try to do next season. Like defensively, they're going all off. $97 million for Horford with his 4-year, $97 million deal. It also includes $12 million in bonus incentives if the Philadelphia 76ers make it to the finals as well. So that's what went down yesterday in the free agency or so between what the Boston Celtics have for centers right now. But let's see here. I'm going to update you guys with the leading scorers here. Tyler Hero coming in hot the past couple minutes here. 18 points leading the way by Hero. Number 13 overall draft pick from Kentucky. Played under John Calipari. We are back to action for the last 3 minutes here. Heat with the ball. They take a left wing three from outside. No good, but they almost had an offensive rebound. It did get tipped out of bounds, though. Oh. It got tipped right back up into the basket, so they counted the basket right there. Wow. So that basket actually counted. So 2.5 left to go, 103-71. So they count it back with a tip-in right there as the Lakers try to maneuver inside. No good. They get their tip-in, though, for 2 right there underneath the basket. Is 103-73. So 30-point game. But, yep, none of these games count. Just players trying to prove themselves right on the court to make sure that they get inserted into some type of lineup here for both of these teams. Of course, the Miami Heat, more spots are up for grabs for Miami. Of course, Tyler Hero being one of those players, trying to be a bench player, probably number 2 on the depth chart, or a rotation or bench player as well. Some type of player on the roster for the Heat, as that shot goes home for 2 right there by Miami. It's 105-73. They'll shoot the and 1 at the line as well as they got fouled. So this shot's up. This shot's good right there by the Heat. It's 106-73 right now with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. And this will be the end of the stream, and I'll be back for tomorrow after the last 2 minutes of this game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. I actually was really surprised by the outcome of tonight's game. This is awesome how many people joined the chat tonight. Some new people as well early on in the game, which was pretty cool. Road here to 300 subs. 300 subs in 5 months would be pretty awesome. And I should be back tomorrow calling play-by-play of another game for you guys. I believe 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'll schedule in the video for you guys to let you guys know when I do go live once again. But the Lakers try to drive inside right there. That shot went off the side of the backboard, got rebounded by the Heat. As Miami has a 33-point lead here at the moment, and we have a foul committed on the play. Reach-in foul charge to number 14 of the Lakers with 1:36 left to go in this game. So this will be an inbound pass here by the Heat. As they pass the ball off, they have the ball at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Jeremiah Martin. I'm especially interested to see what Memphis can do next season. That three-pointer was a miss by Martin, got rebounded by the Lakers. Of course, Jeremiah Martin played basketball for the University of Memphis. Left wing three taken by the Lakers. They hit it. It's a 30-point game, but cannot wait to see what Penny Hardaway's squad can do next season. The #1 recruiting class in all college basketball with the Memphis Tigers. Them in Arizona should be taking huge steps up next season and should be in the tournament for sure as like number 3 or 4 seeds in the tournament most likely. Like both of those teams should be top 15 next season to close out the AP top 25. As we have 1 minute remaining, a foul down on the court in the key. As the Heat were trying to drive into the lane right there to the basket. They lost control of the ball, and the Heat tried to get it back as the ball was rolling around on the floor, and the Heat committed the foul as well. So the Lakers will get this ball back in the inbound. Under a minute left to play before this stream ends as the Lakers have the ball. They pass it around the perimeter, left wing. They go inside now. They float up the shot. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebounded by Miami. 45 seconds left to go as the Heat try to take this one inside underneath the basket, and no foul called. Second shot on offensive rebound. Couldn't make that one either, but a foul committed finally by the Lakers will send the Heat to the line here with 39 seconds left. So the Heat with the ball right now. Actually, it was a non-shooting foul as they inbounded the ball. They took the left corner three, no good, and the Lakers get the ball back. So non-shooting foul in the last play. I thought it was going to be a shooting foul, but I guess non-shooting. So Lakers with the ball. They pass it over towards the left corner. Lakers now with it, dribbling with the final 18 seconds of this game. They take a top of the key three. They hit it. 106-79 right now with 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Miami with the ball. They're going to take this one past the left side of the timeline, and this game will be over here. 7 seconds. 6, 5, as they're just basically icing the clock out right now with 3, 2, and 1, as this game has gone final. As the Miami Heat have won, as this is the NBA Summer League here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Make sure to join me tomorrow for the next game I'll be doing, back in action with a Summer League. Once again for you guys, I believe I'll be back 9 p.m. Eastern time, so check me out. I'll schedule a video here on you guys once I do know what game I'll be doing, once I do take a look at the schedule. But thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Of course, Tyler Hero, the number 13 overall draft pick from Kentucky. He had a great game tonight, leading scorer out there on the court from the Miami Heat tonight. He had 18 points leading the way tonight for Miami. As far as the number 2 scorer, that was Duncan Robinson, who has 17 points tonight by the Heat. And they got a lot of production going on, as the final score happened to be 106-79. But let's see here. The entire starting 5 had double-digit points, plus 2 of their bench players tonight by the Heat. So quite a double-digit bonanza of points scored in tonight's game by the Miami Heat, as just all around the map. There are a lot of players chipping in the points tonight for Miami. For the Lakers in this game, the leading scorer happened to be off the bench, as it was actually Roscoe Allen from the country of Hungary who scored 13 points for the Lakers. But players proving themselves on the roster. Of course, more for the Heat in this game because they did have a number 13 overall draft pick with Tyler Hero. First time we see Hero back in action since that Elite 8 game against Auburn, so great to see there. But also, there were a couple of other players trying to fight for roster spots as well that played in the G League this past season for the Heat. But this is basically it to this video. Thanks so much, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more basketball action. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button before you go. Also, make sure to subscribe if you really like basketball action here on the channel. I do play-by-play of all kinds. NBA, college basketball, March Madness streams when March comes around, also the NBA playoffs and the NBA finals. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we're gonna sign off this video right now, but I'm actually really surprised how this one went down. Actually, first ever NBA Summer League game, and I'm actually surprised by the turnout here in the chat. So you guys were awesome tonight. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. And make sure to hit the like down below if you really enjoyed it. But signing off tonight, be back tomorrow. Thanks so much, everybody, for the NBA Summer League Miami Heat. Win their first game in Summer League play against the LA Lakers, 106-109. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a nice night.